right, welcome to My Marietta. My name is Connie Carlson, and I have the pleasure of being with Bonnie Revis, who happens to be the chair for the Marietta Arts Council. And she's going to share with us not only the purpose of the Marietta Arts Council, but the fantastic space that we're in right now and some amazing initiatives we have going on right here in the Marietta Square right now. So come back and join us for more. So I'm hoping that we can share a little bit more about what's going on culturally here on the Marietta Square as it pertains to art. So let's back up a bit. How did it come about, the Marietta Arts Council?
So initially, Mayor Tumlin requested that we get this group together. So it was to be almost like the public art voice for the city of Marietta.
Okay, that's exciting. And just in the first year, I'm just amazed at how much has already happened.
Right.
You know, the public response has been great. So speaking to that, we have an event coming up in May. And this video may last for infinity,
we hope
hopefully.
So.
But tell me what happened last year this time,
okay.
And then a little bit about what's happening this year.
Sure. So last year, we partnered with the City of Marietta to produce the first annual Trailfest, which last year was 2 days over April 14th and 15th. It was a 2-day, 2-mile immersive celebration of the arts. And it was really coinciding with the opening of the Mountain to River Trail, or at least the city portion of it right here in Marietta.
Yeah.
The kind of geographic boundaries for that are, for Trailfest, it starts up at Lewis Park.
Okay.
Kind of near the hospital, Session Street,
off Campbell Hill.
Campbell Hill,
yeah.
Exactly. Goes right through downtown Marietta trackside, and then goes all the way down to Brown Park, which is basically the cemetery down at the end near the South Loop.
Yeah.
So what we do during that time is, or what we did specifically last year, is engage performing artists, musicians, and really just celebrated what the arts do. The most probably memorable portion of that is when we unveiled the murals in the downtown area. So
okay, so we've got these murals.
Yes.
And hopefully we can have some pictures here on the video of.
Oh yeah.
And right now you had mentioned they're redoing some of them.
Right. So last year we had 12 murals that were throughout the historic downtown Marietta area. This year, several of those are staying, a few went away, and then we're actually debuting some more. As a matter of fact, our lift was just delivered this morning, and some of the large-scale installations are being painted as we speak.
Yeah.
So this year, May 11th is going to be, it'll be a singular day event. It is the Saturday before Mother's Day weekend. So
is that kind of going to be like the thing?
Saturday before Mother's Day.
Okay, see, Saturday
Yep.
before Mother's Day. So if it's 2042, we know.
We know that it hopefully will still be on the
Yeah.
Saturday before Mother's Day. So, but yeah, we really are looking at what we can do during that one day to have a large celebration and recognition, but also be able to roll out some of our initiatives that are going to reach citywide, not just in this downtown area.
Yeah, and I love how you see Instagram now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody wants to take their picture in front of the big Marietta sign or the chicken with the egg. And,
right.
You know, so it's created this kind of a buzz about Marietta, really.
Well, it has, and it's interesting you mentioned that because we talk often about the impact of public art done well, and we believe we are doing that, on travel and tourism and the economic impact that it brings. It's a way to get people engaged. It's a way to bring people through social media to our little town that
awareness.
may drive right past it on 75 and never turn off. So yeah, it's very engaging, and that's one of the things that we've always wanted to do is make sure that it is that art is not just something for an elite set.
Yes.
It really is demonstrative of the spirit of a place, helps in placemaking, helps in travel and tourism, and at the end of the day, what our goal in this is to not only introduce new and fresh ideas, but to really preserve who and what the city has and always will be.
Right.
By complementing its past with looking toward
to the
for
future.
a bright future.
I know
Yes.
over by our office is it the McPherson?
Yep.
So they did kind of like what that was like when it was a gas station.
Absolutely.
And I think the lady who did that, there's a story with her. Like she grew up around the corner.
Yep. That actually is applied to her family's building. So, and that's just a great indication of how it's not just paint on the wall. It's telling a story. It's inviting people to learn more about the history of that. She also did you mentioned the Big Little Chickens is the name of it. It's on the side of the antique market there. That used to be a feed and seed. So,
so there's a kind of a reason behind everything. That's so cool.
Yeah.
We ought to do a film on that.
Yeah, it really is interesting. So much so that we're hoping to develop a self-guided walking tour of all the murals.
Right.
With a companion piece where you can learn more about the origin story and really kind of what's there. Even when these things get covered over by new murals, the stories are still worth revisiting.
Yes. That's what my Marietta is all about, is the story behind the paint, and all that. So that is so awesome, very exciting. You mentioned the Marietta Arts Council has a lot of other initiatives they're doing.
We do. Most notably, we are embarking upon what we're calling the Project 23 Squared.
Okay.
So the City of Marietta is 23 square miles, and our vision is to make sure that there is public art, advocacy, support, and awareness from one corner to the other.
Okay, that's great.
It doesn't mean necessarily art for art's sake and that there's going to be, large things everywhere. But for instance, if a corporation is interested in having a mural inside or outside, or they want to work with an artist to commission work to go in their lobby or outside, or they are in the healing arts and would like to have the right type of installment there.
Yeah. So we are in a space upstairs, 120 South Park Square.
Yep.
And it's upstairs, so it's not like you see it real easily. And it's this little hidden little gem here, and it's called the Loft.
Yes.
And so tell me a little bit about what this is and how it impacts our community.
Okay, great. So I'm so glad you asked about the community impact. So we opened the Loft here last August. And it is a fine art gallery, and hopefully you can see in the shot here, and
it's
and
really
maybe
fun.
Some others. Yeah, very fun. We are blessed to represent 24 different artists from all over the country, many of them local. And we change out the art here at least once a month in conjunction with the First Friday Art Walk. But moreover, we are an event facility, and we host fundraisers here. There are private event rentals. We've had everything from last night. We had a surprise 40th birthday party. The week prior, we had filming for an independent film that's always something fun going here.
Yes. And you had mentioned you can hold up to 70 people.
Yes.
You have a full kitchens, and you have tables. So it is really a great place if people want to come and appreciate the art and maybe get some art for their home.
Oh, absolutely. Everything that's here is available to go home.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful. So thank you very much. This is such a pleasure. And you're helping make my Marietta amazing. So thanks for all you do for our community. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for telling the story, and it takes a lot of people, and I would love to introduce those folks to you at some point.
So if someone wants to get involved in the Arts Council, how do they do that?
The easiest way is go to MariettaArtsCouncil.com.
That's easy.
There are opportunities for businesses to sponsor, in-kind donations, volunteers. As I mentioned, it really does take a village to get all of this out and about. But there's all kinds of information on becoming involved in the organization.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.